Terminator 7 End of War First Look. It absolutely blows our minds thinking about how the fans still expect another movie sequel from the classic 40-year-old fictional work of art, isn't it? Welcome back to our channel. When the first Terminator movie was released in 1984, we bet none of them would have believed if we said 4 decades later the movie would still manage to create hype among the audience. The last Terminator movie was released in 2019, and fans have been waiting for almost 3 years now for an official announcement of a sequel. Is there going to be a Dark Fate sequence, or is it just a character's spin-off? Let's find out. Before we go on to dig deeper into the Terminator 7 End of War movie, let us first unravel the previous movies of this franchise and discuss the first look of its newest edition. Before we begin, we would love to have you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a single update from us. Let's dive right in. The Terminator movie franchise made Arnold Schwarzenegger an overnight superstar. This science fiction franchise centers around the concept of a love and hate relationship between humans and artificial intelligence. It popularized the concept that artificial intelligence has the unmatched capability of destroying humanity if they wish to. The first film was released back in 1984 starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. It featured the lead actor as a time-traveling cyborg killer who was sent back in time to kill a woman. The woman, Sarah Connor, who is entitled to be killed in the series, has a son named John, who aims at finding ways of resistance against future AI uprisings. The movie franchise was absolutely loved by the audience and gained positive criticism and appraisals. Till now, the franchise has created over 6 movies over 40 years, getting a sum total of $4 billion. Well, this number is huge, isn't it? The franchise has spawned numerous spin-offs, sequels, prequels and independent movies, having mysterious endings. The Terminator hence became one of the most critically acclaimed movies with record-breaking commercial success. So what is so unique about the sequel spin-offs of this franchise? The Terminator movie franchise, which revolves around the concept of time travel and artificial intelligence, was pretty unique in Hollywood. The James Cameron movie starring Arnold released its first ever part in 1984. It was blockbuster in the box office and was set to have a sequel ahead. In 1991, the sequel to the first movie, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, was released. It starred a star-studded lineup including Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton and Edward Furlong. Terminator 2 hands down was one of the best science fiction movies ever produced. In this part, a reprogrammed Terminator is sent into the past to accomplish a mission. The mission includes the protection of John Connor, opposing to whom a much more powerful and advanced Terminator is sent to kill him. The fans had to wait for a good 12 years for another Terminator spin-off. Like the rest of the movie in the pack, the Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines released in 2003. Unlike the other movies, it was not directed by James Cameron. Instead, Jonathan Mostow played his magic around this time. It was a spin-off story continuing the journey of John Connor as he fought against new challenges thrown up by the AI robots. In a 4-year period, the Terminator Salvation was released, directed by McG and starring Christian Bale. The movie introduced a brand new character called Marcus Wright to fight alongside John Connor. The new character held the future for humanity, and the movie follows an interesting sequence of advanced machinery and fight scenes. After this movie, the Terminator franchise turned on the advanced units, CGI and screenplay. In 2015, Terminator Genesis was released, that once again starred Arnold Schwarzenegger, Emilia Clarke and Jai Courtney. While the rest of the movies are interlinked in one way or another, this 2015 movie was a fresh outlook on Terminator storylines. A lot of events were changed and new characters were introduced. Timelines of old characters were also altered. It seemed as if Terminator Universe just got a reboot. In 2019, Terminator Dark Fate, directed by Tim Miller, was released. Well, it was an unusual fact for the audience that this movie was a direct sequel to Terminator 2. Released back in 1991, it features an adventurous chasing sequence of Sarah Connor and other protagonists to save another young woman from an advanced Terminator. Well, it has been more than 3 years since the last movie of this franchise hit the theaters. The fans absolutely could not contain themselves as soon as the much awaited Terminator 7 rumors started speculating. We all agree Terminator Dark Fate received an underwhelming response from the audience. Even though it faced losses somewhere of around $123 million, it still got good critic reviews, so it is worth watching. Not to forget the visuals are truly commendable in this one. Before its release, James Cameron had stated that the Dark Fate will have 3 parts to it. Even for the 2015 movie Genesis, Cameron stated the same. Its sequels were set to release somewhere in 2017 and 18. We all know what happened after that. Earlier netizens were a little disappointed in hearing of the Dark Fate trilogy upcoming. It was set to be released at the end of 2022, but that did not happen, so there is still a chance that 2023 could be the year when the Dark sequel could be announced. A source close to James Cameron's insider revealed that the director will co-produce the 7th movie franchise. So Terminator fans, buckle up, because there is definitely going to be a next part. It was speculated that Arnold and Sarah are going to be reunited after such a long time, but recently the veteran actress stated that she was almost done with giving it all to the Terminator franchise, so we wouldn't be surprised if the 7th movie did not feature her. There are several young actors who impressed the audience and have made themselves eligible enough to get a feature in the 7th part. It's also speculated that John Cena would also be part of number 7, as the newest entry. On the other hand, the main lead, Arnold Schwarzenegger, is set for his big comeback. The makers even approached Sylvester Stallone, but his appearance is not confirmed yet. To be honest, John Cena would make a badass Terminator from the future. It is expected that the 7th movie would be a spin-off showing John's timeline from the future. It could be an important addition to the storyline. The makers haven't confirmed any news surrounding their 7th installments. Since their last attempt to revive the movie was a huge failure, it's expected that the makers are trying to come up with something which could be considered worthy of a comeback. As far as the release date is concerned, there is almost a 4 to 5 year gap between every release of the 2 Terminator movies. So do you think we can expect another one by the end of 2023? Are you excited to see John Cena opposite Arnold Schwarzenegger in his acting debut? Overall, the franchise has produced some groundbreaking movies in the past, science fiction and action drama. As of now, no one can really tell when the next installment will hit the theatres, but we hope to see the first look and the teaser real soon. What do you think? Do let us know your views in the comments down below and give the video a huge thumbs up if you liked it.